Hello and welcomes back everyone. And Wolf here with even more Star Wars The Old Republic. Ooh, someone chose wrong. We are on our way to Lord Grathan's estate, where we need to find this dissident who may have information about the plans that the other, the dissident faction have and what they plan to do against the Empire. You may notice our appearance has changed. I do have a set of, I suppose, what I would call my operative armor that we will be wearing to identify ourselves as a member of Imperial Intelligence. I'll probably be wearing this armor quite often. I quite like the look of it. It is mostly made up of the Xenolite Onslaught armor, which is about level 24, level 25. We will be updating this armor as we level up though. In addition, I want to see what other armor sets we unlock as we complete various quests. And I'm still keeping in mind maybe changing our armor or outfits for maybe different weather conditions. Maybe. We'll keep that in mind, but that's the least thing on the list of things I need to try and keep in mind, shall we say. So, we have a new passive ability. So, let's have a look. Steady shots. Increases the damage dealt by sniper lethal shots, series of shots, and penetrating blasts by 5%. Oh well, not bad, just a all-round damage booster. I'll take that. Let's buff ourselves up once again. Is there anything we're really missing? Not really, not at the moment. Level 26 will get us a new skill. Level 27 and 28. Okay, so all things happening in the next few levels. Right, so, quests. We need to retrieve the Mask of Revan from a secure vault. And we do need to find Veothar Mindak, a wealthy genius and inventor. But there are a few things we can also do while we're here. Like Captain Sarnova would like our attention.
Hold your position, please, and keep your weapon holstered. The remotes are scanning you now. You check out. Sorry if I was brusque. We're on the lookout for anyone with Lord Grathan, and I'm sick of letting him stomp on my people.
I'm on Imperial Intelligence business. I don't appreciate being delayed.
We've all got our orders. Look, stick around a minute. I don't know if you're familiar with the situation, but Grathan's a nightmare. The Sith Lord's gone rogue. He's holed up in his estate past the wall. He's got weapons, shields, and a cadre of scientists developing new tech to use against us. Grathan wants respect and authority from the Dark Council, so in true Sith fashion, he turned on his masters to prove his power. As a result, we have to put up with this lunacy. So if you're here to cause Grathan problems anyway, you might help us out.
You have weapons and training. Handle things yourself.
Believe me, I'd like to, but my hands are tied. Here's the story. There are nearly 100 men assigned to this sector, some on the wall, some watching Grathan. 20 are missing. My men. Practically my kids. Grathan stole them, and I want them back.
Why would Lord Grathan be kidnapping soldiers?
I don't know what Lord Grathan wants with them. Maybe he's holding them hostage just to demoralize us. Who knows? But if you're heading to Grathan's grounds, help them get out. Tell them to report back to their Duchess. That's, what they call me.
Duchess? You'll have to explain that.
You try making it as an officer without getting tagged with a nickname. I've got reports saying that Grathan's been transporting prisoners to another wing of his estate. I don't know if it's my people he's moving, but it's worth checking out. Watch yourself. Grathan doesn't mess around.
Okay. So if we can locate the captain's missing soldiers, we'll certainly look into it. Do you have anything for us? No, that's fine. Certainly busy this afternoon. I would have been recording earlier, but I was uploading a lot of videos that I recorded from yesterday, so
Every
I
time
didn't
I
want
get
to
near a
interfere.
checkpoint, I expect someone to start shooting. Planetary security? Just try to frisk me.
Plenty of instances, but a lot of them are depopulating, and looks like... Oh well. We have another captain here.
Shh! Have to be very careful. Lord Grathan's eyes are everywhere. He's suspicious of all strangers. He must be blind to our doings.
Who are you?
Captain Bryn, Imperial Special Forces. This work requires intense concentration, a special kind of mind. Grathan's trouble, see? Big trouble. Mad scientist type, likes weapons, cyborgs, droids, ergonomic chairs. My mission's to keep an eye on him, watch for anything suspicious. But I don't know what you're doing here.
I have business with the Rogue Lord.
Business, eh? Like killing business, I suspect. You got a glint in your eye, like maybe you're not paying a friendly visit. See, my orders are to keep my distance and not enter Lord Grathan's place or cause any kind of ruckus. But I'm supposed to see about a certain prototype turret design the Rogue Lord supposedly acquired. Empire wants it for mass production.
What's so special about this turret?
I don't know specifics, only that it's supposed to be pretty powerful. Lord Grathan's got the turrets hidden inside somewheres. I'd go looking for them myself, but orders are orders. I have to stay put. Since you're going in, you could maybe poke around and see if you can't find the plans to those turrets.
Get ready to see how intelligence handles things.
Good deal. That's the spirit. The thing is, you never get past the turrets unless you take out a guard and get a security badge. The security badge transmits a signal that tells the turrets the badge holder is friendly. So the op is, get a security badge off a guard, find those turrets and grab the plans. Easy, right? I'll be keeping an eye out here. Right where you found me.
As we say, if it happens, it happens. Right, let's push on to Lord Graffin's estate. We have plenty of things to do, plenty of bonus missions we can look into while we're here.
Want some of this?
We have a staged mission. First stage, of course, is defeat 15 of Lord Graffin's forces. Plenty of Sith here, also looking to have a word. Watch out, some of Lord Graffin's soldiers have the security badge we need for that turret. Oh, hello. Stage 1 complete. Stage 2 is to defeat 30 more of Graffin's forces. We have a few structures dotted around here. We have a law object on Graffin's forces. Huh. Yeah, you control it. These forces are all part of a private army. Of course, Grathan has his own hierarchy of Sith serving under him as well. Not just like the guardsmen here. Oh, there's that security badge. Clearing out some of the trash. Captain Sarnova was mentioning that some prisoners were being transported over to this building here. This is where we might find her missing soldiers. A manufacturing plant. Series of experimental droids here. How curious.
Authorization. System cannot identify. Please don't go! Please don't go! What's happening? Are you with Lord Grathan? Are you invading? System cannot identify.
I'm here on my own. Lord Grathan is an enemy.
Then who? System cannot stop. Reassigning priorities. Operating number 2188-697. Please. Did the Duchess send you? Please help me.
Talk to me. What happened to you?
Grathan's people took us prisoner for experiments. The scientists cut open our heads, put us in droids. Identification model OHK-99. They program us for advanced intelligence. Enhanced combat tactics. Now my body's lying dead across the room. I can see it.
Are the rest of the soldiers still alive?
I'm the last. The others have all been converted. They can't talk, can't disobey. But I know they can still think, feel. Please listen. You could disable us all. Send the shutdown command from our central command console. Please. You could put an end to this. Use the command console. I can't go with you, motor and combat systems non-functional. Please, make it stop hurting.
Oh dear. Well, this is an unfortunate situation, isn't it? And now we have a choice. He was the last of these air droids to be converted. The procedure's not quite finished with him. But do we shut them down, make it stop hurting? Or do we send these advanced war droids back to the Empire?
All going down.
Ow!
Using this console, you can disable the OHK-99 droids or set them to report back. I'd rather have people willingly serve the Empire than having been forced to do so, trapped in their own minds like they were. The second stage of the bonus mission complete. The final stage is to activate the experimental warbot, destroy it, and claim its data core for analysis. Okay. There is a quest here. Let's have a look at it, shall we? We have Ismar, the scientist, who would like our attention.
Yes, a violent intruder laying waste to Lord Grathan's compound. I applaud you. I'm Ismar Bringle, one of Lord Grathan's indentured scientists. I'd like to make your destruction of this place highly profitable.
You've piqued my curiosity.
Good. We're natural allies, believe it or not. 3 years ago, Lord Grathan lured me to work for him. He promised great opportunities and exciting fields of study. Instead, I became a prisoner, slaving on freakish creations Grathan uses to advance himself. It's a thankless existence.
Tell me what happened here.
Please don't ask me to describe the horrors Grathan demanded I develop for him. The work sickens me. Grathan cybernetics researchers, a sadistic bunch of scum, developed cyborg body parts that regenerate. The technology will revolutionize warfare. It's worth a fortune. I have a buyer looking to manufacture a cyborg army. You'll get 60% of my profits if you steal the cybernetic researchers' files.
For terms that generous, I think we can do business together.
Excellent. You won't be disappointed. There is a catch, of course. You'll have to activate the main console by sending override commands from the remote terminals. Grathan protects his computers with lethal security forces. War droids, cyborgs, even genetically engineered weapons. Expect heavy resistance.
I'm always ready for anything.
That's good, because you might encounter just about anything. Take this data spike, insert it into the main console at Grathan's central lab. The spike will download all the data we need. When you're done, bring me the spike. I'll arrange its sale and transfer credit to your account. Go now, be swift.
I would have liked to have asked her more questions as to who her buyer is, but regenerative technology sounds quite appealing, I have to admit. We may not be exactly claiming that technology, or willing to claim it for our own profit, though. It certainly could be something that the Empire could make use of, not just Lord Grathan. Oh, hello. Gotta watch out for that patrolling commando. Could come back to bother us later. Final override console is up here. Perfect. Now the main console is in the other structure, just in this lower region, just over here. These are, yeah, different forms of Kulto tank.
Stop! You must not steal that precious data, I implore you. Were I not locked in Grathan's science dormitory, I'd face you in person. I can only hope the passion of my plea convinces you. I'm Lanator Drogue, lead researcher of Lord Grathan's Cybernetics Division. That data you're stealing is my life's work.
You're another of Grathan's prisoners, right? How is this your life's work?
I'm no prisoner. I volunteered for this project because Grathan alone had the resources to help me achieve my goal. I'm the creator of Project ARC, Automatic Regenerating Cybernetics. I've developed mechanical body parts that grow and heal like actual flesh and bone. Making better soldiers is an obvious application, but my dream is to give these lifelike replacement limbs to the victims of war.
Idealism will only get you killed.
The galaxy brings many opportunities to make a credit, but so few to make a difference. I have to try. Lord Grathan encrypted my research notes to prevent duplication, but that data spike will download everything and erase the original. You're taking the only copy. Please don't steal that data. Allow me to continue healing the sick.
I was promised a lot of credits for this, and I plan to collect.
I hope you can live with the knowledge you failed to make the galaxy a better place. Enjoy your filthy credits, thief.
The first thing an Imperial agent develops is an immunity to guilt.
Then you willingly murdered your conscience. How pathetic. I pity you, really. Good day.
Now, this may upset some people, but I hope you understand my reasoning that I'm going to explain. I'm not going to turn this quest in. For the purposes, we now have this data on Project ARC somewhere, hiding amongst all of this stuff. That's the real data. Wait, what? I'm going to see what else I've got here. So I have 2 keycards to get into Feodor's workshop. The Warbot data core and the security badge. Oh, okay. I suppose we could have had some false data to hand over to Ismar. Nope. I'm not going to hand over this data. I'm going to see what she says, but I may be ready to escape out of the conversation. Because rather than hand it over to her buyer, I'd rather hand it over to the Empire. That would be my ideal angle, but I don't believe it's going to give us the option here.
You've returned. The sounds of battle echoing through the compound was like music. Made me want to dance. Well, don't leave me in suspense. Did you download the cybernetics data? Are we going to be rich?
It's all yours.
Finally!
Yeah. We could, or it could be argued that once Lord Graphen's put in his place, that data would then be handed over to the Empire anyway. But I've decided that for the purposes of enhancing the Empire in another way, we will take Project Arc to the Empire ourselves. I hope people understand that reasoning. So we are going to miss out on a little bit of experience, but anyhows, before we head into the main compound of Grathan's estate, if you want another datacron, you can follow this small woodland trail up this way, and that's where one happens to be. Either way, let's head into Grathan's base of operations. We need to find the secure vault. We need to locate the weapons lab for these prototype turrets. And of course we need to find Theodore Mindak to see what the dissidents are up to. There you go. Share our buffs with another player.
Pirate story about a guy who steals a Sith relic. Skin turns black, disease eats him up. But if you want to grab what's in here, I'm up for it.
So apparently, she's known someone who's had poor encounters with dark side artifacts. Nope. So they were expecting us.
Want some of this?
Reclaim the Mask of Revan. Okay. So we need to head south if we want to head over to Theodore at his lab. Well, Graphen is here with his family, but we'll leave that for a Sith warrior. We are here to grab the prototype turrets. So we have the cybernetic neutralizer. Where plays a Sith Inquisitor. Right. This turret's not quite turning itself off, but yep. Maybe there's like a console or something you can press. Maybe get around behind there. Oh well, no matter.
Oh no! Oh, this is a disaster! Simply terrible! Somebody has to stop me! Somebody has to stop me right now!
Are you the one who's controlling these turrets?
I'm ashamed to say yes, but not by choice, I assure you. I'm programmed to understand over 100 languages and dialects, and in not one is the phrase on fire positive when referring to a person. Why, of all droids, I was chosen to maintain these awful things and protect their schematics, I will never understand. Oh, if only I didn't have this terrible restraining bolt restricting my actions. I'd destroy the plans to those turrets in an instant.
Wait, you have the plans to these things?
The turret schematics are stored within my databanks. If the restraining bolt was removed, I could delete them, ensuring that no more turrets could be built. It's the next best thing to disabling the turrets themselves. If you value organic life, you will remove my restraining bolt and let me destroy the schematics once and for all.
I'm downloading the plans for the Imperials.
If you're insistent on it, there's nothing I can do. After all, I'm not programmed for combat. If it were up to me, organic species would not be allowed to do such horrible things to each other.
I don't like it either, but I have a job to do.
Well, I still don't understand it. And furthermore, it's a good thing I don't have a stomach, because watching Lord Grathan's test subjects burst into flames would be more than I could handle, I think.
Yeah. Once again, our job is done. Could we... Maybe yes, maybe no. Oh well. Let's go see if we can discover the Dissident's plans. See if Theodore will be cooperative.
You thought you could take me by surprise, but you can't.
What do you want to bet this ends badly?
Those were my daughter's access codes you used. Whatever you've done to her, I'll have my revenge.
I understand you're helping the dissident cell plan an attack.
I'm helping to free the people of the Empire from thugs like you. You people took away my wife, stole her from my house one night, and never told me what happened. My only daughter grew up to be worthless, and now you've taken her from me too. I despise your kind.
You've got me there.
I swear you'll pay.
I think she was right.
All going down.
Hopefully his computer can tell us what he did not. Oh, looks like we were transferring that over to Imperial Intelligence.
This is Watcher 2. I'm downloading the contents of Theovor's computers. Looks like blueprints, work he's done for Lord Grathan, and... encrypted files. I should be able to decipher them if I cross-reference with the slave's datapad. Don't like what I'm seeing. There's a timetable, activity convergences, indications of something big. Get back to base as soon as you can.
What do you mean by something big?
Not sure yet. The encryption's good. Good enough that I can't talk and think it through at the same time. I'll see you soon, Agent. Watcher 2 out.
Yes, prodigy of the eugenics program indeed. Right, we have a lot of things to hand in. Let's have a look at where we need to bloody go. And there's a few things at the wall, and we need to get ourselves over to the Revanite compound once again. Right, so... Tell you what. Before we, normally I would quick travel back to the wall at this point. Let's go looking for that datacron, even though I already have it, because I know there's an area beyond that I don't normally explore during my time here on Dromund Kaas. But I'm curious to head that way once again and see what we discover.
Want some of this?
There's the datacron. Looks like it was an AIM datacron. And we have this champion, Sharp Claw. Interesting. Anything worth grabbing? A pre-Republic Platinum coin. Huh. Companion gift, okay, thank you. I couldn't recall if the world boss was here. In fact, I think the world boss is next to that Imperial Sergeant who told us about Lightning Spire over in this region. So where are we? Oh, we're next to the Revanite compound. Huh. Interesting. Okay, yeah, the Revanite base is over here. Well, that just works out nicely for us. You know what? This is actually probably a bit faster than bloody going to the wall.
Crazy, right? Trust me, I've seen enough cults in my day.
Yeah, I know they're crazy. Don't worry about it. Regardless of who we hand the Mask of Revan over to, they're all mad.
By the stars, you made it back. Did you find the Mask of Revan? Tell me you didn't let Ladra have it. She's mad, and you know it.
I decided to bring the mask to you.
You have it? That's wonderful. So that really is the mask of Darth Revan? Didn't think it would look so real somehow.
If I brought you a forgery, you'd never know.
Maybe not normally, but in this case, I can almost feel Revan's power. It's dark power. Understandable that Ladra was so obsessed with it. But then, that's exactly why the rest of the Order doesn't need to see it. The darkness was a part of Revan, but only a part.
You know why I'm here.
I'll tell the others here that you completed the trial of the past. No one will argue. You're not a Revanite yet, but you're one step closer. Now I have some explanations to make to Ladra. Wish me luck.
Yeah, good luck anyway, because if you're not convincing, she'll be after us.
Please use all products only as intended.
Be well.
Another trial to take.
More initiates. The compound's getting less secure all the time. Still, I suppose the Master knows what he's doing. And if you can follow the ways of Revan, we'll judge your worth.
What ways are you talking about?
Revan didn't work alone. Revan had allies, all walks of life. We're no different. You want to join us? You need to face the men and women who got here first and who've proved that they're loyal to the Master.
What exactly do you need?
You need to show those in the Master's inner circle that you understand Revan's teachings. They'll ask questions. You'll answer. If they're not satisfied, they'll abandon the test of wisdom and begin your test of strength. Revan didn't suffer the weak.
Just tell me where to go.
Your pilgrimage starts in the jungle. You'll find your first guide there. He'll determine whether you're worth sending on to the rest. Be ready for anything, Initiate. The jungle's dangerous, and so are the true Revanites.
I'm sure. Level 26. We have a new ability, Penetrating Blasts. Fires a number of blasts that deal a fair amount of weapon damage and sunder the target for 45 seconds. Sundered targets have their armor rating reduced by 20%. I see. Okay. So it has a 15-second cooldown. It deals a lot of damage over those 2 seconds. It may be a good skill to open up with, since we can we sunder their armor immediately. We shall see. Either way, let's go undergo our first test of wisdom. There are 3 tests to pass, 2 of which I know the true answer to. The second one, I always get mistaken, and I'm sure people have told me the answer before, and I get to this point and keep forgetting what it is. But no matter.
So, you have come. You who would join the Order of Revan. I am Dromund Kaas, Lord of Beasts. I am Revanite, and I am Sith. What do you say to me?
I haven't seen many non-human Sith.
For decades I have served the Master. He found me when I was a lava and saw that I was strong in the Force. Against the Empire's traditions he trained me. This is the way of Revan, to teach all species the path to power.
I believe I understand.
Good. Now you will answer a question. And you will answer well, or face the claws of my pets. Why do you think Revan trained aliens in the ways of the Sith? Why did Revan offer power to all Seekers?
Revan knew that servants are more useful when they're powerful.
You answer well. You answer wisely. You speak like a true Revanite. You may proceed on your pilgrimage and seek worth in the eyes of another.
Who should I be looking for?
A Revanite. A great warrior, and a favored student of the Master. Seek the mercenary called SWTOR, as she teaches her soldiers. Then shall your trial continue.
Okay. So we have a bonus quest on the way to SWTOR and her Mandalorians.
Tough now, dirtbag.
To defeat 12 of the jungle beasts. bit of a starting point for the Hadra quest. Yep. Let's pull this mission out the way.
Talking. Have some of the men head into the city. They've earned a break from training.
Yes, Commander.
It's good to see you alive. Not everyone makes it past Morin. Raymond contacted me from the base. Said you wanted to join our society. Is it true?
Depends who I'm talking to.
I'm called SWTOR. I teach these mercenaries how to fight. My service to the Master is a matter of honor. Centuries ago, my clan fought Revan when we invaded the Republic with the rest of the Mandalorians. It was our privilege to battle Jedi. We lost the war over Malchor 5, but that was a privilege too. It's out of respect for Revan that I agreed to join the Master.
I'm not sure what you mean.
Mandalorians honor their foes. We respect a hard-earned victory. I serve the Order to ensure Revan's name isn't forgotten. Revan was a warrior, a leader, and deserves to be remembered. Since you're not bound by honor, how do I know you won't sully the Dark Lord's memory? What can you do for the Order in Revan's name?
I can work inside the Empire. I can help them accept the Order.
The Revan I know was a warrior, not a diplomat. I sent out a squad of clansmen to hunt the local wildlife. Their camp's nearby. Defeat them, or get yourself killed. And don't worry, talking here will make sure they know you're coming.
Yes, Commander.
I'm guessing she wants us to actually say that we claim that we would be able to defeat the foes, and then claiming that we are a warrior like Revan. I normally go for the unearthing of history. I hadn't seen the diplomatic relation option, which is why I went for it, but yeah, I have a feeling it's the can defeat Revan's or the Revanites' foes. Either way.
So tough now, dirtbag.
Improve our worth to set a fall by defeating her mercenaries. They're not overly difficult.
Revan earned the respect of my grandfathers and grandmothers by defeating them in battle. Now you've earned mine. You're not Revan. Not yet, at least. But you're something. You've got my approval to join the Order.
Are we finished then?
I'm finished. You're not. You'll need to talk to one more person before you head back to the compound. Find Major Pathel. He oversees security on the wall.
I'll head there immediately.
Glory to Mandalore, and glory to our Master.
And now we undergo the final trial of wisdom, back at the wall. Which is perfect, because we need to come back this way anyhow.
Look at this. No one's ever come close to your planet, but you look like you're about to fight a war.
Come on over. There's nothing to trouble us here, and we can speak freely. I'm Major Patel, at your service. It's always wonderful to meet new initiates. The Order of Revan needs all the dedicated young people it can get.
A pleasure to meet you.
I don't know how your other meetings went, but I like to conduct these interviews informally. No point making your life difficult, eh? Quite a few initiates, young officers, acolytes, and the like, think our secret society will help them become morphs or Dark Lords. You're not like that, I presume?
I intend to earn my rank, sir.
I'm sure you do, and I'm sure you will. Not every initiate realizes that advancement in the Revanites does not guarantee advancement in the Empire, nor how dangerous being a Revanite really is. The Dark Council seeks to root us out. So, how do we respond? How do we answer the Empire's accusations of heresy?
We need to show our enemies the truth.
And we will, wherever we can. Not to say we shouldn't defend ourselves, but we won't become traitors to the Empire either. That's all I needed to make my judgment. I'm going to send a message to the compound. Raymond will be waiting for you.
Does this mean my trial's done?
Well, that's not for me to say, but I have a good feeling about you. Journey safely, and be proud to be a part of the Order of Revan.
There we are. Raymond was happy to have a chat with us. Speak to the two Imperial captains. We'll speak to Bryn first of all. And we'll come back to speak to Captain Sarnova.
Treat, you're back. I take it you have the plans to the turrets, then? Can't wait to lay me eyes on them. Can't wait to take them back to the Empire.
It's all yours.
This is great news. These turrets are the future of Imperial anti-personnel weaponry, and Lord Grathan wanted to keep them all to himself. And we showed him. Can't wait to try these out on some Republic scum. Good work.
We are. Kaleo is now rank 10 in terms of our influence. Kaleo, who almost has double our health. What are her stats like? Equal to ours. Well, her endurance is a hell of a lot better. And her stats can be increased. They're not maxed out while here. Bloody hell.
I heard there was action in Grathan's place. Not many people make it in and out like that. But I'm not seeing my men. Tell me what you found in there.
Better if I don't say.
It was really that bad. I'd heard rumors about Grathan's repulsive methods, and I have a strong stomach, but I feel a little sick right now. I was hoping they'd be okay. What an idiot I am.
They didn't suffer, I made sure of that. It was the least I could do.
Is that right? Well, I actually appreciate that. Guess it had to be done. You got the information I wanted, so you earned your pay. Take it. Those kids won't miss a few credits. Now I've got to send word to their families and return their belongings. Then it'll be time to recruit some fresh faces.
I wish you good luck.
Thanks. I'll need it.
There you go, we'll try to be nice. Improve morale and all that in the face of giving bad news. Let's hand over the war droid data core. Happy days. And while we're here, we have this astromech droid that would like our attention. Some sort of emergency protocol.
What's going on here?
This is Darth Malgus of the Expeditionary Fleet to all available forces. If you are receiving this, you have been judged an asset, and the Empire requires your strength. It is your privilege and your duty.
I've never heard of a Darth Malgus.
The alien adversary hegemony has established Hammer Station, a mobile battle platform that threatens our borders. You will join the strike team assembling at Vigan Space Dock to be briefed in full. In the name of the Emperor.
Do we know anything about this battle station or the adversary hegemony?
I see. So we have been judged an asset, and that we need to learn more about this classified Hammer Station. We'll maybe learn more if we get the Vigan Space Dock.
Ready for departure.
Either way,
enjoy your stay.
Get ourselves back over to the Revanite compound. Let Raymond know that we've completed that trial. See how many other steps it takes for us to truly be a Revanite and learn who this master may be.
So you finished the pilgrimage. Not bad. I don't know what happened out there. It's none of my business. But the Inner Circle approves of your initiation.
How often do initiates fail?
Honestly? If you can survive the pilgrimage, you're probably a worthy initiate. But a lot of initiates don't survive at all. You did good in this trial. Now you'll have to find someone else to show you the next stage of the journey.
Excellent. My initiation will be over soon.
Good luck. Every step brings you closer to the Master.
And now we get to speak to the individual who welcomed us to the compound. I always thought it'd be interesting if this individual actually was the Master.
Well, you really made it, didn't you? I've been hearing a lot about your progress, hearing about your trials. Your initiation has not been an easy one. But you've met the challenge and showed you can walk Revan's path. Now you may undergo the final rite.
Is this where I speak to the Master?
Yes, you've earned your audience. The Master will complete your lessons, and you'll be welcomed as a full member of the Order of Revan. This is a great privilege. The Master reveals himself to no one outside the Order.
Where do I find him?
You may go to the Master in his chamber. He'll be waiting for you. Listen to him, obey him. Through the Master, you will know the path of Revan.
I see. Level 27. So, are we going to grab the crippling diversion, the slow targets? I think we will.
You who have died and been reborn, stand before me now. You who have reclaimed the ancient past, stand before me now. You who have demonstrated power and wisdom to my followers, look upon the Master of the Order of Revan.
What's all this about? I don't understand.
This is the end of your initiation and the beginning of your true journey. You will walk the path of Revan forevermore. The enemies of the Order will force you to move in shadows. But we shall keep your secrets safe, as you shall keep ours.
The time for subterfuge is over. Know me for who I am.
I thought the Master was a man.
The ruse serves its purpose. Besides, it felt appropriate. Revan's own gender is unclear in many of our records. I apologize for the deception, and for not meeting you sooner. But you must know how badly the Dark Council wants me dead. The Order of Revan threatens everything the Dark Council prizes.
Why did you found the Order in the first place?
I stumbled upon the mysteries of Revan on Korriban when I became Sith. That started me down a terrible path. Revan came to Dromund Kaas after being reborn. Some believe Revan died at the hands of our Emperor. I believe otherwise. I believe Revan overthrew the Emperor and has sat secretly on the throne for 3 centuries. Aside from our Order, only the Dark Council knows the truth.
I'm not sure about this.
I have heard whispers in the Citadel. For decades, the Emperor has been in seclusion. The Dark Council no longer speaks with him. The only explanation is this. The Dark Council betrayed their leader and locked Emperor Revan away, seizing power for themselves. They seek to silence us because we know.
I think I've heard enough conspiracy theories.
It's difficult, I know, to think that our great Emperor suffers. But I would ask you for your help. My agents tell me that you met with a Sith named Sandor, a man who seeks to destroy the Revanites. End his threat. Go to Sandor and tell him that you met the Revanite leader. Tell him that the leader is his own master, Darth Charnas.
Feels like I'm back at Imperial Intelligence.
From the start, I hoped your experience would prove useful. I obtained this Sith amulet from Charnas. Give it to Sandor. He'll believe you stole it from his master while among the Revanites. They will turn against each other. When this is done, though, when you've spoken to Sandor, you cannot return here.
Somehow I'm not terribly disappointed.
Sandor must never suspect your true allegiance. You must walk the path of Revan on your own. The path to power. The path neither Jedi nor Sith. May the Force be with you. May it make you strong.
Right. So now it comes to the point. Do we turn in this master?
Welcome. Please
or
select an
do
available
we
travel route.
complete the cycle and tell Sandor that the Revanite leader is his own master, Darth Charnas? To be fair, we don't know this Darth Charnas. We don't know his allegiance. We don't know if he even exists, and Sandor may be using this to elevate himself. There's a lot of gaps, a lot of information we're lacking to make and assessing a good judgment.
Ah, the subtle, silent agent. I am sorry you had to see Sith so weak as the Revanites. Tell me now, did you find what we need? Did you see the face of the leader?
It was a man. Couldn't learn his name, but he wore this amulet.
Oh, perhaps that will be enough. A symbol of rank or affiliation or... this. I know this amulet. How did you obtain it?
I don't need to tell you the story. You can figure it out.
This is the amulet of my master, Darth Charnas, taken from the Order of Revan. Speak to no one of this. I will deal with my master myself.
Let me know if you need the help of Imperial Intelligence.
No, that is unnecessary. Take your payment for my own keepings. It is all I can offer you without alerting Darth Charnas. Leave now. We cannot be seen together any longer, and I have much to do.
I wish you good luck.
You've done well. Now go, and beware of Charnas.
We'll leave them to fight one another, I suppose. Right, the only thing left for us to do is actually return to Kaas City.
Destination?
Get ourselves over to the Citadel.
Enjoy your stay.
light side is victorious. We do not approve. If we were over at the Revanite compound, there may have been a target there, now that the light side is victorious. A target that would kick our butt if we tried to initiate combat.
Watcher 3, I need that link up to the Dominator. If Lord Jadis wishes to observe, we must accommodate him.
Establishing hololink, sir. Data flow is synchronized.
Glad you found the time to pay us a visit, Agent. Take your place. The briefing starts now.
Yes, sir.
Lord Jadis, are you receiving our transmission?
I am. Proceed, Keeper.
Very well. You all know we've been attempting to determine the Dissidents' plan of attack. Thanks to recent operations, we have the information we need. Unfortunately, the news is worse than we expected. A major strike is imminent. The Dissidents are targeting the ancient power conduits that run beneath the capital.
Why target power conduits? Why not something more vital?
Their intention is to overload the power grid, causing a cascade failure that would detonate the power relay stations. The resulting explosions would kill hundreds of people, and the blackout would leave us vulnerable to further attacks.
Sir, aren't all access points to the power grid under military control?
All but one. The terrorists intend to access the power conduits through the Dark Temple.
Sorry to interrupt. What's the Dark Temple?
I'll sum up for those of you unfamiliar with the history. The Dark Temple predates Dromund Kaas's colonization. It was sealed by the Sith during the city's construction. When the Dark Council opened it some months back, they found it inhabited by force-driven phenomena. Workers on site began disappearing inside, controlled by unknown entities.
But whereas we saw the Dark Temple as a threat to be contained, the Dissidents saw it as an opportunity. The temple rests directly above a key power junction. If the Dissidents can push past the, phenomena, they can access the grid.
These Dissidents have been planning. They have supplies, maps, and weapons, and they're not counting on making it out alive. This is a suicide run.
What's the likelihood they'll even make it to their goal?
Watcher 2 calculates 40% odds of at least one Dissident reaching the target. We have security footage of Dissidents heading toward the Dark Temple. A full squad of operatives will pursue the...
No.
My lord?
There will be no squad. The Dark Temple is sacred ground and will not be unduly disturbed. My agent will go alone.
Are you sure about this?
My lord, I strongly urge you to reconsider. If the Dissidents succeed, we...
The spirits of the temple must not be disturbed. Not by terrorists, and not by Imperial Intelligence. One agent will suffice. My role here is finished. Do as I will, Keeper.
Very well. Then the decision is made. You will go to the Dark Temple, stop the radicals from reaching the conduits and detonating their charges.
Let's get this done.
Good man.
We'll monitor you as long as we can, but the temple blocks most transmissions. So just, good luck, Agent.
Good luck to you too.
Go on, Agent. The Dark Temple is waiting.
Just tried to poke me there. Ooh, the requisition targeter's jacket. What does that look like? That's not what I wanted. Similar to the top we're wearing right now. Very well. So, yes, there's a good chance that the radicals will make it to the power conduits, and we need to stop them. What we'll do is, before we journey through Kaas City towards the temple, we'll take a break here. And when we come back, there are a variety of things we can do. On the way. Hopefully it isn't well, this isn't a timed mission, I should say.
Don't know. When you get a summons from Imperial Intelligence, you don't ask questions.
It must be about that customer last week. I knew it. Nobody buys that much ration paste unless they're up to something.
And who sold him all that ration paste, eh?
Same person who hid a tracer in the box. Just in case.
I take it back. When they call us in, you should ask if they're hiring.
Nice work. So yes, there's a few things we can do. Thankfully, our mission is not a timed one, despite it giving a sense of urgency. But thank you for joining me so far, here with us cleaning out Lord Grathan's estate. As always, feel free to leave a comment if you so wish, and hopefully I'll see you for even more next time. Until then, no, take care. Bye-bye now.